Hi, it's Carl here. How you doing again? Just wanted to do a video share really. This time it's going to be around sort of building a new network, and I can kind of just really relate to this. And if you're watching this video and the results that you're getting are not what you want, whether it be you're in a sales job or you're in a company and you're the business owner and you need better results, i.e. better customers, more profitable customers, better clients full stop, because you haven't got any, it's a new business venture and you're looking to get out there. Particularly, or one of my businesses is in property development, so a real key point of what I have to continually keep doing is, of course, raising awareness and building a new network, is finding the right business partners to work with, in effect, that are going to really help fund these projects. So and of course, going from a sort of, call it a lower ticket item, I don't know, £1,000 product or service or something, going up to which I in many cases have to raise sometimes £500,000 up to £1 million or maybe £1.5 million worth of funding, or sometimes even more if it's development finance as well, which is where the banks also lend the difference. And of course, where do I find those people? So but irrelevant of what you're doing and irrelevant of the kind of product, service, whatever you're looking to gain. And certainly I've battled with this myself, being in sales. So if you're a salesperson, particularly watching this video, I think this will really hopefully hit home. And I wish I'd have watched a video like this sort of when I was doing it. So the people that you're trying to attract, are those the people that are currently within your immediate vicinity? So are they in your prospect file, in your CRM? Do you have a CRM with full of people that you know that you can sell your particular product or service to? And if it isn't, and you're finding the same people, you're contacting the same people, or you haven't contacted anybody and you're not getting the results that you want, then of course it will pretty much come down to one fundamental action to take. That's the way that I see it, and it's the only way that I've actually been able to, being an entrepreneur and being able to gain those customers, those clients, those businesses or business partners, is to go out there and find them. Where are they? So I had to kind of ask myself when I was certainly when I was in a sales job for I don't know how many, 22 years, direct sales, I was continually trying to do the same thing, getting compliment slips, going to industrial estates, getting the compliment slips with the general manager or the facilities manager's name or something, and of course phoning those same people, saying the same thing that they've been hit with, day in, day out. Where's it now? It's a very different landscape. I mean, we've got social media. Here I am, recording myself on a GoPro, in my car, being able to communicate and speak to you and be able to get my message across to you, and hopefully this will help in some way. But equally, I felt that being able to build a new network, you've got to be able to do some stuff, and social media without a doubt is something. Be vulnerable, be you, get your own personal message across. I have huge hang-ups myself still on self-confidence. Of course, this is very vulnerable. So it's me, and by the way, no one could be watching this video, but equally lots of you could be watching this video. So I'm being very vulnerable. It's getting my own personal message to you that you'd either agree with or you won't agree with. So that's sort of an internal confidence that you're allowing yourself to come to the forefront. But certainly social media for sure. Be vulnerable, be you, be able to get your unique personality across, and let people get to know you. So whether it be Twitter, I've just very recently started using, depending on when this was video and when you're watching this video, so this is now currently early April 2017. So that's when I'm started using Instagram and starting to use Snapchat, and I've only had a GoPro for about a week. So that's now, but project myself forward a year or 2 years or 5 years. Now of course there's many people have been doing this stuff for the last 10 years or 5 years at least, but you can only worry about today and projecting yourself forward, not about yesterday. So when's there a good time to be doing it? Has social media had its day? Of course not, we know that. YouTube for sure, YouTube channel, all of these things of course that you've got to start to get used to. So that's one really good way of immediately, whether it be one person, J.K. Rowling J.K. Rowling famously said that she wrote her first book, Philosopher's Stone, if I'm correct, with just the intention of if one person read it and enjoyed it, then she was happy. So, and of course the rest is history. So, you know, speak as if you're speaking to one person, which I am. So, and thank you for watching, by the way, that one person, but it could be more. But that's one way of doing it. Another way is networking. You've got to be able to get up and get out and go to networking. It's going to be in the evenings. Is my phone's ringing. That's how raw this is. So there you go. It's a potential or a business partner phoning me. So genuinely, lost my train of mind. Yeah, so networking, it's going to be out of hours, it's going to be after work, it's going to be 6-7 o'clock in the evening. You may not always want to do it, your partner may not want you to be doing it either, but you've got to be able to, even if it's twice a month or 3 times a month, it could be a industry specific networking event where of course there'll be a public speaker or somebody delivering some form of valuable content or strategy or information that's the keynote, if you like, of the evening, and you are there. In effect, that's what's drawing people to the event, but equally an opportunity to meet other people in the room that are like-minded, that are either further behind your journey or further ahead of your journey, or different spokes that you can be able to use within your business. Could be the most valuable customer that you'll ever have, that could be at that one event, that could be living in your same street. You'll have no idea. So I think networking, and don't just do networking in your immediate city or town, definitely go further afield. When I started getting into property development, I'm based in Peterborough particularly, again that's Peterborough in 2017, but I think I'll still be here. But I was going to London, so it's only an hour away, but I'd be going to London to attract investment partners from London to want to invest over this way. So of course I had slightly greater leverage, of course, leverage being leveraged, they're leveraging my information, knowledge, contacts, local knowledge of this area which they didn't have. So I found that was a greater way of being able to get the potential of investors. And clearly there's a lot of capital down south. There's obviously great capital everywhere. Don't know who's got money and investment partners and will want to work with you and you know, do some projects together, no matter what that is. If it's property development, that's great. It could be an internet business or a business idea, or customers in general. It could be you're looking to get marketing partners, you know, to be able to do, they're much more better equipped to be doing social media, online marketing, and of course you've got the widget, you've got the thing, the service, the whatever that they want to have, and of course they've got the marketing prowess to be able to bring your product to market. But that won't happen without you being able to make yourself public and make yourself obtainable, make yourself you know, be able to get hold of. People need to be able to speak to you, see you, get to know you. So know, like and trust you. So I would say that's pretty much a video on building your network. This, I mean, I could, you know, I'm sure anyone that knows me, if you do know me, know that we could go on and on about this particular subject, and I'm looking forward to doing lots of videos around this, because this completely held me back for years. I mean years, 20 odd years for sure, you know, being held into my, you know, my immediate sort of fishbowl, and I didn't want to sort of leap out and do something different. The leaping out and doing something different and being outside your comfort zone, and certainly public speaking, doing videos. By the way, I would stand up in front of 100 people way more comfortably than I do a video. Now, although I'm sitting comfortable enough doing this, it just happens, of course, the more that you do, the more the practice that you get. But essentially, video is a lot more vulnerable perhaps, and of course it can be played over and over. A public event or public speaking event means it's a one hit and you've delivered, and of course you go away, unless anyone's of course that's recorded it. So I certainly get used to getting outside your comfort zone. Start doing networking, either industry networking events or non-industry events. So it could be an entrepreneur, you know, business networking events. Don't just do networking in your own location, do them in separate, in other locations, and think about that strategically. It could be anywhere, doesn't matter. Or get one of your members of staff to do networking, but I would suggest that obviously to lead by example. Certainly I know that when I was in sales, that if I had a sales manager that was, you know, do as I say, not as I do, that wasn't a particularly successful sales team. So for sure you've got to lead by example. And if it's going to be you know, social media, you know, get on all of them. Set yourself up on Instagram, Snapchat, get yourself a YouTube channel that can start today. Literally just do 1 video, 2 videos, call it episode 1, episode 2. As I say, I have myself and business partner have a YouTube channel that we have, Lee and Cole Property Investing, but that's something separate, and that's been going for a little while now. But this is something I'm doing myself on my own brand, so relationship entrepreneur. But ultimately, being in business doesn't have to be alone, and it's a lonely place being an entrepreneur and a business owner. But it's around who's around you that can make this happen. So that's me. That's this video. I hope you found it useful, and listen, hope you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If it's not on YouTube channel, it's a Facebook page or wherever I've actually put this video. But either which way, hope you got some value from it, and I look forward to seeing you on here again, maybe meeting up sometime. But most importantly, I hope this helped. So take care.